Our third speech of the evening being presented by Soumya, who brings up a soon-to-be date in our lives. April 22nd is a very special day. We all need to come together and celebrate this day because we are living on this planet. It's Earth Day on April 22nd. Today, Soumya is going to persuade us to take action to celebrate the planet together. Soumya?
I want you all to take 30 seconds and visualize the best version of nature. Okay, who in here or whose visualization of nature had human in the picture? This was given to me by one of our churches in Tempe, Interfaith Church, Reverend Doug Blank. And most of the time we forget to put ourselves in nature. It's the separateness that we put between us and the nature. We are taking it for granted or using it to pollute. Unfortunately, there are many things that are happening today that leading to not having that perfect visual imagination you had about nature. In that visualization, if you think or imagine that every minute there is a truck coming in and dumping a whole truckload of plastic that we consume every day. I'm sorry, you are already having it on your desk. Water bottles, plastic bags, takeout boxes, cutleries, plastic cutleries, throwaway plates, etc., etc. How would you feel? Would you like that? The perfect visual of nature and every minute a truck coming in and dumping that plastic. I'm not making this up. Every year we are throwing about 8 million metric tons of plastic in our ocean. That is equal to one truckload full of trash or plastic that cannot decompose thrown into our ocean every single minute, every single day, 365 days a year. I'm not here to make us feel guilty, judge, and feel powerless. I'm here to empower ourselves and take the control back and think of solutions. There are so many ways we can, there's still hope, create that perfect visual of nature that we thought, and even bring humans in the picture. One example is carrying your own grocery bags. I have some bags that unfortunately were ending up in trash, and I didn't want to see that happen. So I borrowed from my company that I'm working to avoid going into trash, and I'd like to distribute it to all today. So please start using this, and hopefully we can save many plastic bags going into our nature. The next one I would like to request you all to do for April 22nd is take a pledge. My sweet volunteer here, Pooja, will come around, and Marie, they both will come around and distribute this paper with where we have listed a few pledges that you can choose. You don't need to do all of them. You can pick one that is challenging to you and write your name, and please put a heart in the blank space for the one you choose, and remember to stick it on your fridge door. So it acts as a reminder, and follow this one of the pledge for at least a week. After you do that, I would like to get the feedback of how the process was and what was your journey and how you felt about making this transition. Before I wrap up, I will give you a little bit historical details about April 22nd. In 1970, because there were many things happening with our environment related to Vietnam War and spraying of all the chemicals, Wisconsin Senator, I believe, Congressman, I forget right now, Mr. Nelson passed a legislation, and the Congress voted to make April 22nd on 1970 as Earth Day. And this year we will be finishing 49th year, and the theme for this year is Protect Our Species. In order to protect our species in the ocean, on the land, in the air, we all need to come together. This is not possible from just by me, just by Rob, or just by Jim. We all need to come together and help this planet sustain, and please help it to give or make it better for our kids like Amanda and Ishan who are in here. With that request, I'd like to wrap up the speech. Thank you.